Okay, alright, well, it's time for more Oblivion. I'm genuinely so excited for this. I guess that I...
Killed anything?
Calm down. I guess that I stumbled into the Shivering Isles DLC now, and I saw that I got a trophy for it. I somehow killed the gatekeeper, who... I don't know, is at the bottom of the hill for whatever reason. And, yeah, it's good times. This guy was... Oh my god. This guy was supposed to help me with the whole thing, but he ended up not doing anything. I ended up figuring it out somehow. So it's a big decision. I left it on the last one. I've thought about it because it's been a while since then, and I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do still. I think it might help maybe to get... Oh, how do I do this? To get the vibes of what I want to do. Wait, Mania or Dementia? I don't want to be locked out of anything, and it seems like that might be the case. And he might potentially take the one that I don't, so I don't really know. I don't know how this works. I guess I have a manual... Do I have a manual save? I do have a manual save to fall back on. I think Mania seems like the right way to go. That seems more fitting in with my character from the very brief thing. It said it's brighter, so... Key to Mania. There we go. I would guess that most people probably choose Mania. I've entered the Shivering Isles. I should seek out Sheogorath. Yeah, where is he? Is he here? Sheogorath. Oh. Interesting. Oh, it's a whole new map. Mad God's Boot. Shallow Grave. Sheogorath is here. New Sheoth. Points Watch. The Isle of Flame. Overlook Road. What a cool area. The Brelin is also not here, crucially, and this will be the first time in a long time where he has not been available. I guess just a beeline to where Sheogorath is. Ooh, what is this? Hello, are you a friend? Oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. That's fine. There's like such a delay on the damage that the fireball does. Hmm. Oh, I also need to find a secret entrance. It's advertised on the map as a secret entrance. Needs a key. Hmm. What are you? You're a little xenomorph? Oh! It's horrible. Oh, it's so fast. It's so fast and so strong. Destruction increase. Wow, it got really high. Aha! Oh, he died. Take that hunger tongue. Ooh. Brother, ooh. Are there any blacksmiths nearby? Whoa. It seems like my character may be moving faster than he's ever moved. And I wonder why. Oh, it's a inside-out coyote. Try and catch me, you inside-out coyote idiot. Haha. Take that. Amazing. I did so good. Uh-oh. I heard a noise. There are so many enemies. This place is dangerous. Oh. Let's let the game catch up here. What is this? Oh, it's a bollywog. I don't know what that is. Well, I think it's safe to say he never should have come here. Ooh, a flawed pearl. That's good. Oh, it's a dungeon. I think I'll continue on my plans to go visit Sheogorath. Actually, what does the quest say? It says... It says not much. Handkerchief. I've entered the Shivering Isles. I should seek out Sheogorath. I have the key to Mania and the key to Dementia. I can go through either door. Oh, there's an enemy. What are you? Oh. A bollywog. These little unsavory noises that it's making are making me uncomfortable. Okay, now how do I enter this place? Bliss. Oh. Wonderful. Hello there. Who are you?
Speak, citizen. Speak quickly.
This is a different model than I've seen. A very different model. Are you some type of Mania?
New Sheoth is the capital of the Shivering Isles. We Oriole guard Bliss, the manic district of the city.
Oriole? This is definitely a different person. This is cool. A different voice actor, too. I don't think I've heard this.
Sheogorath rules the Shivering Isles. We, the Oriole, are his favored soldiers, the most perfect expression of his might. The domain of the Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. We Oriole are tasked with defending this realm against the lesser beings that would destroy it. Go.
Interesting. Wow. What a place.
Speak, citizen.
You're the same.
Speak quickly.
Okay.
Go.
Who are you?
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired.
Hey, little
Can't
tired.
sleep at home, you know. The walls, they aren't safe.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Don't you know? You don't, do you? Well, it's lucky you met me.
That's
Here,
debatable.
you've been walking around as if nothing could happen.
Good. That's true. Why don't you just sleep outside? There are no walls.
Well, there's an idea. Why didn't I think of that? But where would I sleep? I need some place to sleep.
The world's your bed,
I've
man.
seen some people sleeping out on the street, but they huddle too close to the walls. I need someplace safe. I can't just sleep anywhere. There are walls and statues and all sorts of things that can fall on me. Can't have that. Nope. But if you find me a good place to sleep, a safe place outside, I'll reward you. I heard Tove the Unrestful is building something again.
He's always building something, that guy.
Oh, don't tease me. It's serious. I could die. We all could die. Please, help find a safe spot outside to sleep where the walls won't come crashing down. See you. Have you found me a safe place outside to sleep yet?
I don't know.
See you.
Why not this place? All right, we'll see you. Door to the Choosy Beggar. Hello there.
What? Those shambles are dangerous. Make sure to stand back if you kill one. I've heard that even their corpses can be dangerous. Goodbye. Hey there, Chief.
Hey there.
What do you need?
I don't know. What do you have? Rumors?
Things found. More like things found in the trash.
That's most of the stuff that I have.
We'll see.
Okay.
See you later.
Be seeing you.
Yes.
Hey, Sheer Medish.
Duma Grabank at the Missing Pauldron is collecting that amber you find in the root tunnels.
I've never found
Come
amber
back for a
or a
drink.
root tunnel. Okay.
Blessings of the Mad God.
Blessings onto you, too.
You want to stay here for a night, eh? Just for sleeping. You keep to yourself, mind your business, and stay away from my wife.
I don't know.
Room is
No
20 gold
promises.
for the night. You want to stay or not?
Nah.
Very well. I'm sure someone else will want it if you don't.
What
I
rumors you
understand there's
have?
a Knight of the Thorn in Hale.
I don't know what that entails. Please explain further. Everybody always does that. I've heard about this weird thing. I'm not going to elaborate any further.
You want to stay here for a night, eh? Just for sleeping. You keep to yourself, mind your business, and stay away from my wife.
I like the
room
color
is
scheme
20
he has
gold
going
for the
on.
night. You want to stay or not?
Yeah, I guess I kind of do want to level up.
Good.
I'll take it.
The room is on the second floor, right across from the stairs. Sleep soundly.
Thanks. I'm
Take
kind of
care.
concerned about the walls now. I'm not going to lie. They seem fine.
Greetings.
I've heard that skinned hounds don't like fire.
I've heard the
Perfect.
same. Still, best to just avoid them.
Goodbye.
The voice acting seems better here. Oh, it's a statue. It's yarn. Should I leave something? I'm going to leave something. What seems like a good thing to leave? A blue silk shirt. That's fine. It's close enough. Time is at 11? 8. 8 hours. Hey, 8 hours for level 8. All right, what does this say? You have ascended to level 8. The secret does not seem to be hard work. Oh, the secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it is also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. All right, so of course I'm going to level up speed. Level 91, and then willpower and strength. Yeah. Perfect. I'm happy with that.
What?
Hey there.
Stay for a while and stay away from my wife.
Once again, no promise. Oh, you have more rumors.
Things found. More like things found in the trash.
Is that a rumor?
Goodbye.
Wait, hold
Stay
on.
for a while.
You can do business?
Maybe in the Choosy Beggar. But
Oh.
goodbye.
You
And watch your...
do not have much business capability, sir. I shall take thy wife. What is this? The Missing Pauldron. Oh, it's not open. All right, there we go. Hi there, Dumag Grobonk.
Hello, I'm Dumag Grobonk.
I didn't
Best
expect that
and prettiest
voice.
smith in town.
Yeah.
I know the secret art of forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need.
Wow, I already got something. Cool. Oh, repair,
I
please.
can make just about anything look good as new.
Please, sir, repair everything. I desperately need that.
Armor.
There was a 15-minute fight with the flesh golem. I hope you understand.
Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
I don't know what that could possibly mean. And I thought matrices was plural. Why am I finding one of a matrice?
Oh, I'd be happy to forge amber armor for you, but you don't have enough amber. Consult the information I have posted.
Could I see what it looks like?
I'd be happy to craft you amber.
Oh, God. I want to see what it... I need to visualize this. How much do I need to work?
Have to watch for those scalons. I hear they carry disease.
That's actually great intel.
Bye, dear.
Aw. See, this says if I could find a matrix, he'll be able to make a magical item. Not a matrice. Maybe that's the dialect here. They don't pluralize, or they... everything's plural. Alright. This way... Nope, that's some idiot's house. Big head.
Hello.
Are you Big Head? Hey.
The fork for Big Head. Oh, where has Master put the fork? It sings alone, far from home. Sad, sad fork. Sad, sad Big Head.
Your head's not that big. Calm down.
Dumag Grobonk at the Missing Pauldron is collecting that amber you find in the root tunnels.
Okay.
The fork. The precious, precious fork. Hear how it sings to Big Head. Beautiful, perfect fork of horripilation. But it is gone. Gone, gone, gone. No more singing. No more ringing. Taken from Big Head. Never returned. That is when Big Head came here. Master brought me. Whispered shouts into my ear. Songs of mad gods. Songs of bad gods. Softly, Master. Softly.
That's some great line readings for one, but I had to look up what horripilation is. And horripilation is the erection of hairs on the skin due to cold, fear, or excitement. So kind of like goosebumps, but the hair version. I think that's really neat. I learned a new word. Thank you, sir. Thank you, a moderately oversized head.
It went away.
It's not
But
big.
it will come back. It always comes back. It is close. Big Head can hear it. The fork of horripilation. Hear it singing songs of home. It comes again. It brings presents. It is not present. Soon it will be. You will find it. Bring the fork. Hear the music. Music of toads. Music of roads. Sing to yourself so all can hear.
He's a very poetic Argonian.
Talk to the beggar. Talk to Bullwing. He
Oh,
knows
Bullwing.
secrets, but no one can hear them. No one but Big Head. Take Big Head's charm. Listen to Bullwing. His tongue is tied, but his mind is unraveled. He'll tell you the secret. Who has the fork?
I don't know who Bullwing is. Why don't these people ever explain to me what the hell, who these people are, or give me a picture, or describe them?
Find the fork. Bring it to Big Head. Sing it to Big Head. Bye.
Yeah, you could help more. That's it. I'm gonna jostle these onions. Are they onions? What are they? Oh, they're grumite eggs. I should have known. Pitchfork. I should have known that they were just class. jostle his pitchforks for not giving me a description of whoever it is that I'm looking for that I already forgot. Big head. His head really wasn't that big. More like self-conscious head, I guess. What is that noise? Where am I going? What is this? Some type of bookstore? Oh, people are too obsessed with reading in this game. Yes, hello. What crazy things you have to tell me about books?
How do you do? I'd say very well from the look of things.
Yeah,
I'm
just fine.
Solitaire. Spend one night with me, and I'll remind you why they
Ooh.
say love hurts.
What? That's a very forward introduction.
The zealots in the land of dementia believe they worship Arden-Sul. Poor deluded souls.
I don't know who that is. Please, some context.
Goodbye.
You'd think somebody that has a bookstore would describe context and know it. Also, this isn't that great of a bookstore. There's not that many books. There's like 3. Wabbajack, Myths of Sheogorath. Can I read this? Oh, God, that's so much. Well, I guess this will be story time. Myths, I'm going to move it to the end also. Whew. All right, well, that was an adventure in reading. Thanks for the books. I'll see you later. I will move all of that to the end, but there was a lot of flavor text about this place, which is very cool. Hey,
speak, madman.
You look very washed out and dowdy. Did he call me madman?
The best armor in the city is at the Missing Pauldron.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yes, I have idea for you. But first, sweet roll for Fimian. Sweet roll for Fimian. Idea for you. Sweet roll!
Oh, you want a sweet roll?
Sweet roll for Fimian. Yummy and tummy. Answer
Who knows
for
how
you.
long I've had
Problem
that.
solved.
I'd say it has
Ungor,
character.
He say no crazy, but he is. He say he going away, far. Your friends sleep there when Ungor goes, but Fimian no think Ungor really leave. You make Ungor go away faster, he won't leave without his lucky grapes. Can't eat them. I tried. Give back to him. If he still no go, make Ungor crispy with fire spell, then glaze, then eat him like a giant sweet roll. Sweet roll!
What a great reading.
See you.
He took my sweet roll. But yet again, how the hell am I supposed to know who Ungor is?
Your lips to his ears.
Can you repeat that?
Best armor in the city is at the Mist.
Ugh,
See you.
I gave you a sweet roll. The least you could do was repeat that. And that lovely reading of the word sweet roll. Oh, I read about this place. There was some crazy cult stuff that happened here. Where either they partied to death or there was a mass murder.
Hello.
The best of...
Hey, Marine.
Maureen. If
Oh,
you have any
Maureen.
secrets, I'm the one to tell. I won't share them with anyone but my family. Unless they're good ones, that is.
I met a man who was scared of fish. How about that?
I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it.
If I didn't read about Errol a second ago, I would have been so upset and said, who the hell do these people think they are saying these other people's names and I don't know
Errol
who they
has
are.
a big problem with Brythar.
Yes, I heard
don't know
about that.
exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Errol is making a huge fuss over it.
This lady looks
owns
like a troll
magic
doll.
shop in town called Errol's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself.
Oh, lady, I hate to say this, but I read about that in a book, so I'm
See you
already
later.
aware.
I don't trust that Duma.
Greetings.
So I don't
Hey,
shout.
Mazada.
It's gone. All of it. Gone.
I was
Have you
hoping
seen
you'd say his
any of
name.
it? Any of my things? The others, they think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back.
I don't know what your things are. This is the first I've met you. Why would you say that to somebody?
Someone new is trying to get into the Shivering Isles. I'd better hide what little I have left.
You should. That's a
Take
good
care.
practice. You too.
Yes?
Be seeing you.
Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the
Oh my
Crusader,
God, shut up.
Arctus,
No one wants to
High
hear about
Priest of
Kinnereth.
Dementia. I'm here to guide those that wish to serve themselves. What did you require?
I just required you to shut up talking about Kinnereth. I didn't want to hear it.
Scalons carry diseases. Lots of them.
Kinnereth and her infinite wisdom. There you go. That's
See
prime
you later.
example. Hey, who are you? Are you a Mania guy?
Duvenin, High Priest of Mania, at your service. What brings you to this holy place on such a fine day?
I don't know. I just thought I'd check out the town.
Things found? More like things found in the trash.
Got that right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I got a blessing. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Oh, hey, I didn't talk
Yes?
to you. Hey, I stayed in your place, thanks.
Speak, madman.
I don't know. Do you have anything new
Cutter
to say?
sells weapons in Crucible, but you won't catch me going there.
Why? Do they have a dungeon?
Bye.
Why? Do they use a sweatshop? She does look
What's
like
the
a troll
latest
doll.
news? Hello,
I don't know, you
there.
tell me.
I just finished a lovely conversation with Uncle Leo. It seems he's not feeling well today. Lost an arm.
Classic Uncle Leo.
See you later.
Always losing an arm. They say he's armless.
Yes?
Well, I
is it?
already talked to you. Is this the Crucible?
Speak quickly, mortal.
This is a really cool area. I really like it. It's a lot grayer here. That book wasn't lying. Sickly Bernice. I've heard a lot about Sickly Bernice. So I think it's time to talk to her. Sickly Bernice, where are you, please? Where is Sickly Bernice?
Over here.
Hey.
I have a proposition for you.
Oh, I
Best
should have
not
let
to
him
about
talk
it
before.
here. Meet me at the sewer grate, northeast of the Sheogorath statue.
Oh,
after
why
dark.
can't they ever talk
Come
to me?
alone.
I don't have anybody with me. Who would I bring? Brelin? He's not here. Hey, Sickly Bernice.
Sickly Bernice, proprietor. Don't get too close now. You might catch what I have.
A big chin?
Well, it seems I'm dying. Yes, these may be my last days in the Shivering Isles. That is, unless someone like yourself could help me find the cure.
Oh god,
No
she
one
coughs all over me.
Take me up on my offer. Even with the promise of a reward. Oh, well. It's been a good life, I suppose.
All right, Thomas Downs, calm down.
Are you willing to help me?
Don't cough on me again.
Oh, thank you so much. There's only one place in all the Isles to get the cure for what I have. Naughty Bramble. I'll mark it on your map.
That naughty
There.
bramble.
On the lowest level of the place is a pool containing the cure Aqua Nostrum. Legend has it that it bubbles up from around an old statue. Bring me back the remedy, and I will reward you well. Here, take this special flask to collect the Aqua Nostrum.
She has such a big chin.
Oh, yes. It's the miracle remedy for any disease. I was told about this wonderful solution by a recent patron of my establishment.
Was it
He
Sheogorath?
said if I let him stay for free, he'd tell me how to cure my sickness. How fortuitous. Apparently,
Probably.
it only exists at the bottom of Naughty Bramble. Oh well. So close. Yet so far.
How is it that the Nord woman has the most nightmarish facial expressions, like some type of horrible skin puppet? And this one looks so normal. Did I already talk to you about the cure? I
see
forgot.
the flask is still empty. Well, Nothing to do now but await my cold, lonely death.
That's the spirit.
Hurry. There's no telling how much time I have left.
Here. There's some work to take your mind off of the struggles. Oh, guest rooms? Nah, I don't want that. I thought there was a guy here that sold potions. Huh. I'll take a peek just for to look for the guy, but I guess not. All right. Oh, she was so boring, actually. I thought I knew a lot about Crucible, but I've forgotten everything since then. Hey, Bishop.
Your lips to his ears. Go talk to Ungor. He's always talking about leaving anyway. Your friend can sleep where Ungor does now.
Please,
Get him to leave
context.
sooner than later. And your friend can sleep sooner than later. Watch it though. Dogs don't like the smell of him.
Interesting.
You should stop by the Museum of Oddities. I understand Una is always looking for more items to display.
Please, tell me where these things are. Oh. Who's Ungor? Give me a description. Where he likes to hang out.
How
Who's Ungor? Tell me. Oh.
walk with our Lord.
They're nowhere near as helpful as the regular place guards. Crucible. What does this do? City gate to New Sheoth. Are you Ungor?
Just... Wait. You can understand me? Lovely! It's been too long since I was able to have a nice chat with someone. What a pleasant surprise. Previously, it was only poor Big Head who seemed to understand me, and he's always in such a lather about that fork.
Uh-huh. What rumors do you
Boots
have?
of the Crusader have been given to a worthy knight.
Oh, I don't want to hear about that.
Anything I could do to help you. Really, you should speak with Ungor. Doesn't want to be here anyway. Poor fellow believes himself sane. I'm sure
Where the
it'll be
hell is
sufficient.
he?
Poor Ungor. So misunderstood. And I know what that's like. Good luck in your endeavor, my friend.
I need more context. Why does he feel that way? What?
Ah, yes. The Fork of Horripilation. I have heard
Horripilation.
rumors about it. It appears that Lord Sheogorath has returned it to the Isles. Not surprising, I suppose. He does enjoy his toys. Last I heard, some heretics had gotten hold of the item in question. Unfortunately, it seems to be an item of great importance for some of the zealots as well. They've been fighting over it for some time now.
Good for them.
Take care. Come back for a chat whenever you have the chance.
Okay. I made a new friend. Glad to have made a new friend in a new place. It's always positive. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I've spoken to the beggar Bullwing. Oh, that was Bullwing. He tells me that the Fork of Horripilation is being fought over by the groups of heretics and zealots. I'll have to get it from them.
Fribble. Just fribble. Wait.
What's Fribble?
What a pleasant surprise. Take care. Come back for a chat whenever you have the chance.
I would have given him a coin if he would have asked. If he's a beggar.
How may I serve?
You can. Britthauer. Oh. Where's Uligor or whatever his name is? I assume he's just walking outside freely.
And Highcross thinks she can catalog every creature in the Isles.
Idiotic. She'll pay people to help her, though.
Bye.
Are you the guy I'm looking for?
What? That cat beggar is following me. It's going to eat me. I just know it. Don't look. He's standing right over there. Yes, he's the one. Isn't he scary? I wish someone would just make him disappear. I bet you're a cat lover, too.
In this game, they're pretty
The
cool.
workers in Felmore aren't too happy with Sindanwe.
Oh, please.
We'll see.
Bye.
Yes?
Hey, Bisha.
Yes?
Your name is Glue Rolos. Glorolros. 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 What a great name.
The friend ain't sleeping, eh? You could buy one of me sticks. A dream stick, yes. Hit him over the head. Knock him into dreamland. No? Oh, here's a notion for you. Ungor really gets on his nerves. You could kill or persuade himself to leave.
He's
Run
really
him through.
old.
Or run him out, I mean. Yeah, just get rid of him. Then your friend can sleep outside in Ungor's bed.
He's very wrinkled and old. What rumors do you have?
Cutter collects the madness ore to turn into armor.
Oh, did I sell that? I don't know if I
He
did.
loves dogs. Dogs like sticks. Dogs like meat. I wonder if they like meat on a stick.
I don't know,
Ushna
probably.
tried to give Bisha some of her dog's food once. I told Bisha not to take it. Ushna just wanted his dog to attack Bisha. See you later.
That wasn't very helpful or interesting information. Cutter's weapons. Oh, this is a museum of oddities. That's not what I wanted to go into. Hey,
Yes?
lady.
Is this your first time to the museum?
Yes.
Perhaps you would care for a tour. I am
Always.
the curator of the Museum of Oddities, Una Armina. Have we met?
I've
You
met a
look
million
familiar.
people that look like you.
Anyway, I'm always looking for new exhibits, so remember me when you come across anything odd.
Okay.
I'd love to have one of Ushnar's old dogs for my museum. They're very interesting. His new dog, though, it can be mean. He's trained it to attack cats and anyone that tries to take its food. I pity the poor Khajiit that tries to steal dog food from Ushnar.
I don't know what to do with that information.
You can find some good deals at Things Found. Ajazda has some interesting collection.
Oh, these names are intentionally difficult to say. I swear.
I'm always looking for new oddities to add to my collection. Anything unusual, bizarre, strange, or disturbing, bring it to me.
I found a
I
ring
do
of
pay
light.
a nominal finder's fee, but of course the real reward is your contribution to posterity. Do you
Yeah.
have anything that you'd like to contribute to the museum?
I don't know. What the hell could I do?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find something odd if you keep at it.
Okay, I'm guessing it will tell me
Would you
then.
like a tour of the museum?
Do you even have anything for a tour?
Wonderful. Follow me and I'll show you around my little collection of oddities.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to a personal
Look
tour.
closely and you'll see a tiny skull.
Oh, it is tiny.
These pygmies used to live in the Shivering Isles until they were all eaten by grummites, poor dears.
Well, that's how you get your eggs.
Here's a real oddity for you.
Is
An
it this?
arm of one of the gatekeepers. This one was killed by... Oh, I forget now. A lovely specimen in any case.
Is that it? Oh, Gatekeeper's arm, yeah. It's heavy, but it's worth nothing.
Up here is a little beauty. The Ring of Desiccation.
Oh, is that this?
Walk on water and breathe underwater at the same time. Odd, if you think about it for a minute.
That is odd. That sounds useful, though.
I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Feel free to stay and browse for as long as you like.
That was a great tour. I really enjoyed that.
Welcome to the Museum of Oddities. Let me know if you'd like a tour of our exhibits.
Do you have a membership available?
See you later.
I wonder if I get stuff to populate this place with. If she'll add that on the tour. I really hope so. That would be great. It's my new favorite place. Good old museum trip. You can't beat that. Oh, Maureen's house. What time is it? 3? I have not found Ungor or whatever that idiot's name is. Are you Ungor? No, you're still not Ungor. And I don't know where the hell to go to the palace.
How may I serve?
Oh, is this the palace? Yes. Oh, finally. Oh. Hey, I got lost.
Yes, is there something you require?
I know you.
He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his will that we exist in this place. He is our lord and master. You'll want to speak with him soon, as I believe he has plans for you. You will find him in New Sheoth, in his palace.
Where do you think we are?
It is best not to make Lord Sheogorath wait. His whims are fleeting, and should he decide you are no longer necessary, it would be to your detriment.
Well, it's a good thing
My
I'm
work
here.
is never done.
Hey, thanks for the applause.
A new arrival!
Oh.
Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them.
That's the spirit.
I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them.
Like music?
You probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them.
Oh, can't
But
you take
perhaps
Haskell's?
Now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done.
I really
Take
like
this
what he's wearing.
trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
If it looks lovely on the corpse and it's still serving me well.
I've been waiting for you, or someone like you, or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job. Time
Wonderful.
to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Well, modernizing is important. It's good that you realize that.
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
Is that like Fimbulwinter?
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later. Now, you run an errand for me. An important one. Of course, anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're
Yeah, that's
going
fair.
to Xedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Like Haskell.
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here, trust me. So, you're going to get Xedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how, and the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person, a big help, and a snappy dresser.
I don't know
Now,
if he is.
Get going, before I change my mind, or my mind changes me.
Dresses like a Victorian librarian. Oh, I got a trophy. Tell me about Grey March.
Really, no need to trouble yourself with the details of that now. It would just cloud your little mind. What is important is getting to Xedilian. Quickly! Before I get bored. Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm bored.
Ugh. What's about what?
A little
What's
busy here! I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Oh, how I love eating. One of my favorite things to do.
I really
Talk
liked
to
the
Haskell
lapel.
if you need more information. He's got more brains than a brain pie. Oh, brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
I don't know if you'd
You can
find
go
much.
now. Run along, scoot.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it.
Is that a backhanded compliment? Do I have talent?
He is the Prince of...
Oh, we talked
The
about
Shivering
that.
Isles is what Sheogorath wills it to be.
That's not helpful.
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Xedilian and get it reactivated.
Okay.
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I?
Yes, I've been asking for
Xedilian
pictures
my
all
lord's
this
pleasure,
time.
You'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Xedilian's power source, cannot be restored.
Oh, well, just go into the place and do the thing. That's too much words for now.
You have the attenuator, a manual, and a map. I'm certainly not going to carry you there, so I'd suggest you get to it.
Why
Place
not,
one foot in
please?
front of the other. You know how it goes. The Mad God.
Tell me about Xedilian.
I'd suggest you make haste and get to Xedilian. My Lord Sheogorath does not like those who lollygag. Or maybe he does? Bah, just get going. Enlightening as always.
I like his pose. It's very cool. All right, well, I guess it's time to go to whatever that is and do whatever the thing is about it. And then I'm going to probably put all the stuff where I read all of the other books, and then that will be it. So I guess I'll say here, thanks anybody that checked it out. Really appreciate it. I don't know that I did very much this time, but it was cool to explore the Shivering Isles here. It's pretty neat. Oh, I didn't want to do whatever it is that I did. He gave me a book. What was the name of the book? Oh, why doesn't it have a picture on it? Manual of Xedilian. Here we go. And yeah, thanks anybody that checked it out. Again, really appreciate it. This is a cool DLC, it looks like so far. I really like the vibes here. I feel really at home. So I'm going to continue on with it. And this is like the new saga. So let me know if it's going well, if it makes sense, if I missed anything, where that stash is. I'm so upset that I couldn't find it. But yeah, I'm going to read this now. And thanks. Bye. On the subject of Xedilian's construction, Lord Sheogorath, let me begin by extending the warmest regards to you and your noble being. The construction was completed on time and well under budget as you demanded. Under pain of fun, I believe you were quoted as saying, and with only the most infinitesimal loss of life, I am proud to say that by harnessing the energy of that most unusual crystalline formation, Xedilian should maintain itself for years to come, with proper maintenance, of course. At your request, I have included the full operation instructions for each section of the site. If you have any other questions, please feel free to bother me anytime, like when you originally thought of this idea in the middle of the night. The heart of Xedilian is its power source, the resonator of judgment. By tuning this huge chunk of crystal with the attenuator of judgment, a tuning fork of sorts, we have released a wave of siren-like sound that will draw anyone from outside the Isles. 3 focus crystals have been placed throughout the site to assist in keeping the wave of sound even and stable. The site will not function without all 3 focus crystals running in unison, so it's important to keep them clean and safe on their cradles, which I have called their judgment nexus. The focus crystals are irreplaceable at this time, so take proper precautions guarding the site when not in use. Xedilian is split into 3 encounter areas, all linked with the latest in arcane transport technology. As the hapless Xedilianites, it was fun to experiment on them, thank you for that, make their way through each room. They are subjected to a test based either on the manic philosophy or that of the demented. Whatever suits your whim at the time, all you need to do is push a single button, then sit back with your favorite wine. We've provided luxurious observation platforms for which to enjoy the show and watch the results. Each encounter area has a unique theme that matches your requests as soon as we could provide. I think you'll be pleased with the results. Below I have detailed each room and the effects you can expect from them. In brief, as I know your lordship is busy, Chamber of Conversion, a fairly empty room with a large grating on the floor and a single, half-sized, harmless gnarl wandering in the center. Manic result. Our small, harmless gnarl will be grown in size to nearly thrice that of the average Xedilianite. Most, we observe, run in an attempt to escape the lumbering creature. Eventually, it will stop and fade away. The magic of the room is enhanced by the spore gas we pump in through the grating. Our tiny friend Gnarl is joined, though demented result. Our tiny friend Gnarl is joined by a small swarm of its brethren as they attack our surprise guests. Genius! Chamber of Avarice. In this room, a huge mound of treasure sits atop a half ziggurat inside a securely locked cage, to which there is no key. Manic result. We drop several hundred keys to the ground that are all exact duplicates. It's amusing to watch Xedilianites scramble through the keys for the correct one. Some spend days. Amazing. When the Xedilianite... demented result. When the Xedilianite reaches the top of the ziggurat, we blast him with a highly concussive flame spell. The blast always sends him flying. Good fun for all, discounting those who do not survive. Chamber of the Anathema. As you requested, we saved this one for... Well, what are you supposed to do in that room then? We saved this one for last. The Xedilianite that has the metal to make it this far now faces the toughest challenge of all. This room features freshly killed corpses, blood, everything, and plenty of hanging bodies for your darker moods, my lord. Manic result. We kill the Xedilianite and cause the specter of his former self to rise from his body. Not many Xedilianites' minds can handle this one. Most go insane this far into the site. I must confess, this room is a favorite of mine. Demented result. Nothing better than a good old-fashioned battle. We raise at least double the number of zombies as there are Xedilianites and let them have at it. Simple, elegant, and deadly. I hope you are pleased with the results of Xedilian. I know you'll have as much fun using it as we had fun constructing it. Strangely, we have yet to receive payment for the site, but I am sure it is a minor oversight and it will be corrected as soon as your lordship has a Alright, well, good. Good to have a preview of what's to come, so... Oh, hold on. I am gonna...
Shoo! Go! Be gone! Things to do!
Wait, we're posing for a picture.
Pleasure.
I think this might be the thumbnail. Alright, I'm gonna read the other stuff now. On to that, but thanks again.
Shoo!
See you later. Myths of Sheogorath by Mimophanes. Sheogorath invents music. In the earliest of days, in a time when the world was still raw, Sheogorath decided to walk amongst the mortals. He donned his guise of gentleman with a cane and moved from place to place without being recognized. After 11 days and 11 nights, Sheogorath decided that life amongst mortals was even more boring than his otherworldly existence. What can I do to make their lives more interesting, he said to himself. At that same moment, a young woman nearby commented wistfully to herself, "The sounds of the birds are so beautiful." Sheogorath silently agreed with her. Mortals could not make the beautiful and inspired calls of birds. Their voices were wretched and mundane. He could not change the nature of mortals, for that was the purview of other Daedric princes. However, he could give them tools to make beautiful sounds. Sheogorath took hold of the petulant woman and ripped her asunder. From her tendons he made lutes, from her skull and arm bones he made a drum, from her bones he made flutes. He presented these gifts to the mortals, and thus music was born. Wow, that's amazing. Sheogorath and King Liondeer. King Liondeer was known to be an exceedingly rational man. He lived in a palace that was a small, simple structure, unadorned with art and ugly to look upon. I do not need more than this, he would say. Why spend my gold on such luxuries when I could spend it on my armies or on a great public work? His kingdom prospered under his sensible rule. However, the people did not always share the king's sense of practicality. They would build houses that were beautiful to look upon, although not necessarily very practical. They devoted time and energy to works of art. They would celebrate events with lavish festivals. In general, they were quite happy. King Liondeer was disappointed that more of them did not follow his example and lead frugal, sensible lives. He brooded on this for many years. Finally, he decided that his subjects simply didn't understand how much they could accomplish if they didn't waste time on these frivolous activities. Perhaps, he reasoned, they just needed more examples. The king decreed that all new buildings must be simple, unadorned, and no larger than was necessary for their function. The people were not happy about this, but they liked their king and respected the new law. In a few short years, there were more plain buildings than ornate ones. The citizens used the money saved to make and buy even more lavish art and even more excessive celebrations. Once again, King Lyander decided to provide them a strict example of how beneficial it would be to use their time and resources for more practical purposes. He banned all works of art in the city. The people were quite put out by this, but they knew that their king was doing what he thought was best for them. However, human nature is not so easily denied. In a few more years, the city was filled with plain, simple buildings, devoid of any sort of art. However, the people now had even more money and time to devote to their parties and festivals. With a heavy heart, King Lyander decided that the people were to be treated like children. And like all children, they needed rules and discipline laid down by great figures of authority to make them understand what was truly important in life. He decreed that there would be no revelry in the city. Singing, dancing, and music were all banned. Even food and drink were limited to water and simple foodstuffs. The people had had enough. Revolt was out of the question, since King Lyander had a very well-trained and equipped army. They visited the shrines and temples in droves, praying to all the gods and even to some of the Daedric princes that King Lyander would revoke these new oppressive laws. Sheogorath heard their pleas and decided to visit King Lyander. He appeared to the king in his dreams as a field of flowers, each with arms instead of petals, and the face of the mad god in the center. I am the Lord of the creative and Lord of the deranged. Since you have no use for my gifts of creativity, I have decided to bless you with an abundance of my other gift. From that day forward, every child born in the city was born into madness. Since infants do not reveal illness of the mind, it was several years before this was realized. The king's own son was among the victims, suffering from seizures and delusions. Yet, King Lyander refused to change his ways. When his son Glint was 12 years old, he named his son Glint. He stabbed his father while Lyander was sleeping. With his dying breath, King Lyander asked, "Why?" His son replied, "It is the most practical thing I could do." The new young king ordered all the palace servants slaughtered. He ordered a grand festival to celebrate his new reign and the repeal of Lyander's laws. He served the crowds a stew made from the carcasses of the palace servants. He ordered the east-facing walls of every building painted red and the west-facing walls painted in stripes. He decreed that all citizens wear ornate masks on the backs of their heads. He then burned down the palace and began construction of a new one. In the new palace, the young king ordered his personal chambers to not have any doors for fear that small woodland creatures would attack him. He ordered that it have no windows for fear that the sun and moon were jealous of him and plotting his death. And thus ended the line of King Lyander. The people of the city returned to their grand works of art and raucous celebrations. They talked and acted as if they still had a living king, and even kept up the palace, using it to house and care for their mad children. Sheogorath was mightily pleased with this outcome. From that day forward, the city was blessed with more than the normal number of gifts. More than the normal number of gifted artists and deranged citizens. The contest of wills. A mighty wizard named Revate once walked the winds of time to find Lord Sheogorath. His intent was to win a favor from this most capricious of the Daedric princes. Upon finding Sheogorath, Revate spoke humbly to him. "Lord Sheogorath, I beg a favor of you. I would gladly drive 1,000 men mad in your name if you would grant me the greater magical powers." Fortunately for Revate, Sheogorath was in a playful mood. He proposed a game. "I will grant your wish if you are still sane in 3 days. During that time, I will do my utmost to drive you mad. It shall be great fun." Revate was not so certain that he liked this new deal. He had been really looking forward to driving 1,000 men mad. "Lord Sheogorath, I regret having disturbed you with my shallow, selfish request. I withdraw my unfortunate plea and will humbly leave this place." Sheogorath just laughed. "Too late, mighty Revate. The game is afoot and you must play." Revate fled, only to find that all exits from the Daedric realm were now sealed. He wandered aimlessly, constantly looking over his shoulder, jumping at every noise. Every moment brought new terror as he waited for Sheogorath to begin. After 3 days, Revate was convinced that every plant and animal was a tool of Sheogorath. He hadn't eaten or drunk for fear that Sheogorath had poisoned the food or drink. He hadn't slept for fear of Sheogorath invading his dreams, which was foolish, as dreams are the domain of Vermina. May she grant us restful sleep. It was then that Sheogorath appeared to him. Revate cried out, "You have set the entire world to watching me. Every creature and plant are doing your bidding to drive me mad." Sheogorath replied, "Actually, I've done nothing. You have driven yourself mad with your fears. Your delusions prove that you were truly deranged, and therefore I win. While you wanted to make 1,000 men mad, I only wanted to break one man's mind, yours." From that day forward, Revate served Sheogorath's every whim. Whenever daring travelers try to approach Sheogorath, Revate warns them, "Sheogorath is already inside each of us. You have already lost." What an amazing story. I'm glad I read that. That was really good. I want to read more. The 13 Blessings of Sheogorath. For our Lord Sheogorath, without whom all thought would be linear, and all feeling would be fleeting. Blessed are the madmen, for they hold the keys to secret knowledge. Blessed are the phobic, always wary of that which would do them harm. Blessed are the obsessed, for their courses are clear. Blessed are the addicts, may they quench the thirst that never ebbs. Blessed are the murderous, for they have found beauty in the grotesque. Blessed are the fire lovers, for their hearts are always warm. Blessed are the artists, for in their hands the impossible is made real. Blessed are the musicians, for in their ears they hear the music of the soul. Blessed are the sleepless, as they bask in wakeful dreaming. Blessed are the paranoid, ever watchful for our enemies. Blessed are the visionaries, for their eyes see what might be. Blessed are the pain lovers, for in their suffering we grow stronger. Blessed is the mad god, who tricks us when we are foolish, punishes when we are wrong, tortures us when we are unmindful, and loves us in our imperfection. And that was 13. Saints and Seducers. Oh, that's so long. The Shivering Apothecary. I think I'm going to read the Shivering Apothecary and then I'm going to move on. Oh, Quill? The Prophet Arden-Sul? Oh, she talked about Arden-Sul. When one approaches the walls of New Sheoth, the eyes are unavoidably drawn to a magnificent sight. A mythical flame rises from a simple tower that juts from a circular building. To some, the flame is a beacon of strength and guidance. To others, a mockery of their beliefs. It is the epicenter of a most interesting conflict. Two sides of the same coin vying for the favor of their god. It is an unmistakable building with a most remarkable past. It is the Sacellum of Arden-Sul. Although the Sacellum itself predates Arden-Sul's life, both the Manics and the Demented contest the history of the Sacellum heavily. The Manics believe that on the very spot before New Sheoth existed, Arden-Sul was first afflicted with the Grand Enlightenment, became blinded. The Demented postulate that the Sacellum was the location where Arden-Sul endured the 100-day torture. However, it was not these purported events of Arden-Sul's life that aligned the Sacellum with the prophet's name. It was his death. Here again, the Manics and the Demented are divided. The Manic story of Arden-Sul's death begins with a night of superlative revelry in the Sacellum. The event was replete with a seemingly inexhaustible supply of green mote and spirits. Arden-Sul and his 213 followers engaged in a veritable orgy of merrymaking and overindulgence, a night fraught with a profusion of singing, dancing, and fornicating. As the celebration reached a crescendo and the event reached its whirlwind apex, one by one, Arden-Sul's followers began to drop to the ground, their lifeblood draining from their bodies until the ground was soaked a crimson red. The excesses of their hedonism had taken its toll and had caused their very hearts to explode. Although details are uncertain, it is said Arden-Sul was the last to die, with a look of pure bliss upon his face. The Demented have a radically different story of the events leading to Arden-Sul's demise. Fearing that one of his followers would one day turn traitor and bury a blade in his back, Arden-Sul sought a method to see deep into a man's soul and reveal his true feelings. After an exhaustive search, he uncovered the secrets of visceromancy, the science of divination through the observation of the entrails of others. Armed with his knowledge, he summoned his flock to the Sacellum. After imbibing the wine Arden-Sul gave him, his followers suddenly felt themselves paralyzed, aware of their surroundings, but unable to move. Then one by one, Arden-Sul cut out their still beating hearts of his followers and read their lifeblood. After removing all 213 hearts, he still hadn't located the traitor. Furious, he reached into his chest and tore out his own heart. Before the light faded from his eyes, Arden-Sul was reported to have realized the ironic truth. He was the traitor, destined to kill himself. Whether or not one chooses to take either of these stories seriously is of little import. The truth remains that the Sacellum is a significant location of a highly regarded prophet's death. To this day, the building is still shared among the Manics and the Demented, and depending on Lord Sheogorath's whim, the favored side becomes its ruling body. Wow, it was their job to go through and write all of those books, and they did an amazing job at it. All right, I gotta read about the Wabbajack, and then that's it. I'll put it at the end. Oh my god, okay, well, little boys shouldn't summon up the forces of eternal darkness unless they have an adult supervising. I know. But on that sunny night on the 5th of First Seed, I didn't want an adult. I wanted Hermaeus Mora, the Daedra of knowledge, learning, gums, and varnishes. You see, I was told by a beautiful large-breasted man who lived under the library in my hometown that the 5th of First Seed was Hermaeus Mora's night. And if I wanted the Agma Infinium, the Book of Knowledge, I had to summon him. When you're the new king of solitude, every bit of knowledge helps. Normally, you need a witch's coven or a mage's guild, or at least matching pillowcase and sheets to invoke a prince of Oblivion. The man under the library showed me how to do it myself. He told me to wait until the storm was at its height before shaving the cat. I've forgotten the rest of the ceremony. It doesn't matter. Someone appeared who I thought was Hermaeus Mora. The only thing that made me somewhat suspicious was Hermaeus Mora, from what I've read, was a big blobby multi-eyed clawed monstrosity, and this guy looked like a waistcoated banker. Also, he kept calling himself Sheogorath, not Hermaeus Mora. Still, I was so happy to have successfully summoned Hermaeus Mora. These inconsistencies did not bother me. He made me do some things that didn't make sense to me, beyond the mortal scope, breadth, and ken, I suppose. And then his servant happily gave me something he called the Wabbajack. 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 Maybe the Wabbajack is the Book of Knowledge. Maybe I'm smarter because I know cats can be bats, can be rats, can be hats, can be gnats, can be this is. And that doors can be bores, can be snores, can be floors, can be roars, can be spores, can be yours, can be mine. I must be smart, for the interconnective system is very clear to me. Then why, or wherefore, do people keep calling me mad? Wabbajack, Wabbajack, Wabbajack. Amazing. Alright, well...
So, how'd you like to get together later and leaf through my octavo?
Holy cow.
Bye.
That's entirely too forward, ma'am. But okay, sure. Why? Okay, so every one of these has lettuce and yarn. It's not some random thing. That's good to know. Good intel. I'm going to read about New Sheoth, and then I'm on the road. New Sheoth is generally recognized as Jewel of the Shivering Isles, the culinary and cultural epicenter of the entire realm. Founded at the whim of our Lord Sheogorath, the city is a model of Mad God's own perfect vision. First-time visitors to New Sheoth are often impressed by the warmth, generosity, and general good humor of its residents. Visitors are welcomed with open arms and generally made to feel as if they're part of the New Sheoth family. The sheer scope of the sights and sounds in the city can be daunting to the new visitor, and this guide aims to make the transition as easy as possible for newcomers. Visitors will find the city is divided into 3 main sections: Bliss, Crucible, and the Palace. Bliss and Crucible house the majority of residential and commercial buildings in the city, while the Palace area houses the magnificent Palace of Sheogorath, as well as the residences of the reigning Dukes of Mania and Dementia. Though located in the same city, visitors will find that Bliss and Crucible areas of New Sheoth offer distinct experiences. The shining parapets and golden roads of Bliss stand in the stark contrast to the rustic buildings and unpaved streets of Crucible. Travelers interested in a bustling nightlife and fine cuisine might prefer time spent in Bliss, renowned for its extravagant galas and spirited affairs. Visitors who seek a quieter experience would do well to spend their time exploring Crucible, where dark seducer patrols encourage a more serene way of life. No matter your tastes, New Sheoth promises an experience like no other. This guide will give advice on how to best navigate the oft confusing, though ultimately rewarding channels of this magnificent city. Arriving in New Sheoth. Travelers to New Sheoth will arrive at its gates from either the highlands of Mania or the swampy lowlands of Dementia. Many make the mistake of hurrying directly to the gates of the city without exploring the beautiful and majestic countryside outside the city walls. This is certainly a mistake, as the forests and glades of the Shivering Isles are unlike those found anywhere else in the realms. Some discussion of these areas is warranted, as exploring them is vital to experiencing all the region has to offer. Mania, vibrant land of towering flora. Walking amongst the giant mushroom trees of Mania is an experience any new visitor to the Shivering Isles is not soon to forget. Hours spent wandering the forests of spore trees, breathing deeply in the spore-laden air, these are the times destined to remain a part of you forever. Feelings of peace and contentment wash over the body and calm the soul. It can seem as if you haven't a care in the world. Take the time to experience the beautiful plant life found in the region. Treat yourself to alocasia fruit, for it is known to have restorative properties, or pluck an aster bloom core, which some locals believe has the ability to ward off attacks of evil spirits. If you plan on spending some time in the Mania countryside, consider visiting the small community of Hale. The residents are mostly local artists and very welcoming to weary travelers. Be sure to explore the lovely areas surrounding Hale and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. A cautious traveler is a safe traveler, though even in the idyllic lands of Mania, while the paths that wind through the scenic countryside are generally safe, the surrounding regions pose some danger for the careless traveler. Mania is home to a number of indigenous animal species, some of which could be threatening to the less seasoned adventurer. We recommend sticking to the clearly marked paths when traveling anywhere within the Shivering Isles. The slow grace of Dementia. It is often said, time spent in Dementia is time not spent elsewhere. Truer words were never spoken. Many have spent days roaming the small islets of Dementia, enjoying the scenic views over the majestic lowlands. Travel over the quaint bridges that span the small islands of southern Dementia, and enjoy a beautiful sunset among the moss-covered trees. If you're looking for a place to relax while exploring the lands of Dementia, we suggest a visit to Deep Wallow. The small community is a working farm, where the residents use a unique method of raising crops of some of the extraordinary local plant life. The residents of Deep Wallow are private people, so care should be taken in approaching them. Once you've learned their customs, we found them to be a most interesting group with whom to spend some time. Tip: for an exciting day trip, visit the Hill of Suicides, a site unlike any other in all of the Shivering Isles. Located in central Dementia, travelers should not pass up the opportunity to take in the sights at this unique and fascinating location. There's no fee to visit the hill, though some travelers have found it almost impossible to leave. Oh god. Getting to the Shivering Isles. Arrival to Shivering Isles is solely at the discretion of our Lord Sheogorath, Prince of Madness. Getting around. The best way to explore the Shivering Isles is by foot. Take the time to meander along the paths that stretch across the beautiful landscape. A weary traveler can often find a place to rest at one of the many campsites found dotted across the world. Accommodations. Expensive. The Choosy Beggar, Bliss, Ravenbiter, and his wife, Shir Medish, run a fine restaurant and inn in the Bliss district of New Sheoth. The rooms are nicely appointed, and the food is above average for the area. We highly recommend trying the wine. It's some of the best in the city. Many travelers find lunch to be an especially good time to visit the Choosy Beggar. Though the prices are no lower, the earlier hour often finds sheer Medici in a more accommodating mood. Moderate. Sickly Bernice's Tap House Crucible. Don't let the name fool you. Sickly Bernice's Tap House is exactly what you'd expect from an inn located in downtown Crucible. The lodgings, while not as opulent as those found at the nearby Choosy Beggar, are satisfactory. Sickly Bernice is an affable hostess when she is well enough to work. The food is palatable, as are the beverages. After a visit, make sure to see Eril at Errol's Mysteries. He sells a wide assortment of magics, including some wonderful low-cost cure disease spells. Shopping. Common Treasures Bliss. If you're looking for, well, anything, Common Treasures and Bliss is a good place to start. Trader Tilsa Erilith has a wide assortment of wares available to the discerning customer. She's also more than willing to negotiate a good price for those unwanted items you might find in your travels. Cutter's Weapons Bliss. There's not a finer weapon shot to be found in all of Sheoth. Cutter runs a fine establishment and usually keeps a good variety of weapons in stock and ready for use. She'll do repairs for you on the spot, and she seems to take extra special care with the bladed weapons. The shop is not to be missed. Books of Bliss. If you're looking for reading material on your journey, hey, like me, right now, this is a place to get it. Santerre is a very, very friendly bookseller with a keen eye for more than just books. You won't be disappointed if you spend some of your hard-earned gold in this establishment. The Missing Pauldron Crucible. If it's armor you're in the mood to buy, look no further than the Missing Pauldron and Crucible. Recently reopened under new manager Dumag Grobonk, the shop seems to be doing quite well. Dumag will be happy to sell you some new armor, repair old favorites, or sit there for a while and tell you the rather long and interesting story of his life. Errol's Mysteries Crucible. Many adventurers don't like to travel without a full spellbook, and Errol's is the place to go in New Sheoth to stock up on the latest in spell making. Sometimes seems time stands still as you browse through the excellent selection of spells. Highly recommended. Things Found Crucible. It's an odd assortment of items to be sure, but never a dull day when you visit Things Found in Crucible. Owner Abuki has scoured the realm in search of the most intriguing and varied assortment of magical items to be found almost anywhere. Take some time and browse. You never know what you might find.